Hogwarts Legacy. I'm not gonna lie, I completely butchered this video by not secondary recording everything, and I lost tons of content I needed for the original video. However, I do have all the clips of the trophies, so bear with me, and I'll do the best I can with this. There are 46 total trophies available in this game, including the Platinum. The first of which we get from making it to Hogwarts and getting sorted into our house. Now, a lot of the trophies in this game come from reaching certain parts in the story, and due to this game being new, saving time, and because of my lack of talent as a content creator, we'll be zooming through those. We attended our first class assignment, huh? First class student, baby! Defeated a troll that interrupted our consumption of a much needed butterbeer. Troll with the punches. Made it to a room called the map chamber as a Gryffindor. Yes, we will have to make it here with a character from each of the houses later. Upon reaching this part, you unlock access to the skill trees to upgrade your spells and such. Because of the way my brain works, I was already level 17 at this point and had 13 talent points to spend. After spending 5, we get a talent for spending trophy. A talent for spending. Spend 5 talent points. We met the second of 4 keepers who protect dangerous things from dangerous people.
We'll look out for them.
That's a keeper. Help the student save dragons from a group of poachers. Reach a new section of the map. I feel like, ooh, coasting along, what is that? Invoked my inner Thanos and wielded all 3 Deathly Hollows without even realizing I'd done it. Hollow. Wielded Deathly Hollow. Wait. Wielded Deathly Hollow. What did I wield? What did I wield? I discovered all of the pensives and looked into all of the keeper's brain goo.
And again, we all are.
I also managed to tame a Graphorn, but you're just gonna have to take my word for it because the trophy comes after the mission and not after you actually tame it. We then save the day and become the hero of Hogwarts. The hero of Hogwarts. That technically marked the end of the main story trophies, and it was on to cleanup, which included completing all the side quests. Among those side quests, there were trophies for completing all the relationship storylines, meaning one for Natty, the Avenging Gazelle, one for Poppy, Best Friends, and one for Sebastian Sallow. Sallow Grave. There are butterflies you come across throughout the world. 16 of them, I think, that you can follow to a chest. After following one, you get a trophy, but you'll have to follow all of them eventually. Oh, dope!
Well.
Follow the butterflies. Snagged the Ends Petrify the Means trophy for stealth killing 50 enemies. Upgrading a piece of gear gives you another trophy. Loom for improvement. Upgrade a piece of gear. And fully upgrading a piece of gear gets another. Oh, I can even get a level 3. 3rd time's a charm. In our field guide book, we see there are challenges with different tiers. Completing the final tier of your first challenge, in my case it was collecting field guide pages in Hogwarts, gives you another trophy. It's the last one, I think. Challenge accepted. Complete all tiers of a challenge. Oh, again, W content creator. You'll 100% get this trophy very early. All it takes is using your ancient magic for the first time. I know I used it in the first fight after the troll, but I just didn't include it with the story trophies. What does that do? A keen sense of spell. Evoke ancient magic for the first time. During a fight with a few Dugbogs, the most annoying enemies in the game in my opinion, I pulled out a Mandrake to scream at and stun them. These happen to be the last 2 of 10 stuns with a Mandrake needed. This next trophy requires you to get a 100 combo, and if your mama raised a little bitch, whoa, she might actually have a harder time with this. If you play on an easier difficulty, a lot of enemies will die too fast for this to be possible. Raising expectations. Reach a combo of 100. I think I'm literally him. I went to another class and learned my final spell. Oh! How is it possible to create a living being out of a cup? How is that possible? Completed all 3 of the broom races with the fastest time. Answering me because of my house? Ooh, Flight the Good Flight. There's also a Pokemon-esque minigame where you capture different beasts. I guess the better term is save them because of the massive poacher problem. Anyways, I mentioned taming a Graphorn earlier, and another animal we save is a phoenix.
Let's get you back.
Rising from the ashes.
He's going to be pleased.
Rescued a phoenix. There's also a trophy for breeding all 13 of the breedable beasts, which kind of seemed like their attempt to appeal to the furry audience because Reading served literally no purpose whatsoever in the game. One of the most tedious trophies, besides completing 100% of the collection, was doing all of the Merlin trials. There were 95 of them around the map, and there were only like 4 or 5 different variations of puzzles. So as I was flying from Merlin trial to Merlin trial, I also found all the dungeons in the game. The intrepid explorer discover all Cairn dungeons. Okay. Flip the cow around 10 times like Lightning McQueen. I swear there was a chest, or yeah, spilled milk. One of the side quests includes winning the House Cup. We may have got an unbeatable amount of points for saving the world, but I think that's deserved and totally not cheating or unfair. The Seeker of Knowledge, win the House Cup. After hours, I finally completed the last Merlin trial, as well as the last side quests. I planted all the different plants in my desperate attempt to impress Professor Garlic. Put down roots! I brewed all of the potions in the game in case the plants weren't enough and I needed to... I unlocked every single flue flame in the game, which was the means for fast traveling. Flew around the world. Unlock all flue flames. Cleared all of the waves in all of the battle arenas. Thief's Coat. Rise to the challenges. I found my way to the highest point in the school. Found all the demiguises around the world to help our professor, who was deathly afraid of them. Now we reached a point where I had collected every single thing in the game besides one last landing pad after flying around for hours. As soon as I landed, I was expecting a trophy, but not the one I got. Landing on the pad actually gave me enough XP to hit level 40, and it completed 100% of all the collections. That's level 40. I never did this before, no. There we go, Collector's Edition. Level 40 is max, meaning that it is the last talent point we got as well. Spending it unlocked the Savvy Spender trophy. Oh, there we go. Savvy Spender. That one was a little late. It was kind of scaring me. Now, whoever designed this next trophy is sadistic. You have to use your ancient magic on every single type of enemy in the game. At face value, it doesn't sound that bad, and I guess in reality it's not, but there's no way to see what enemies you've already used it on, and by the end of the game, there's been so much fighting it's impossible to remember. I literally made my own list of all the enemies and checked them off one by one. Thankfully, I got it on my 7th or so enemy, but I'd imagine it won't be that smooth for some people. All that was left to do was make it to the map chamber 3 more times with a character from each house. Thankfully, each house has a different quest to get there, so it eases up the experience a little bit. No way I have to press this first. The toast of the town, baby! Now where's the platinum at? Trophy Triumph. Yo, that pop is so satisfying. The noise and the animation. New milestone reached. Okay. This game shined in the exploration department. Being able to put your fingers on the world we all loved as a kid and traverse it to our own accord was a super fun and refreshing experience. The story was cliche and meh, but it wasn't bad by any means. And although this plat had a lot of tedious rather than challenging trophies, I'm glad I did it. And with my very professional game review opinion, I will give it an 8 out of 10. But again, like, that's not enough for me to... God damn. That's not enough for me to... Nah, because what are the odds of that? Must play at least once. I probably wouldn't play it through multiple times. I don't really see much replay value in it, but I don't want to take anything away from it in that regard. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like and consider subscribing. More platinum trophies coming soon.